Hello, my Voidlings. Welcome back to the Void's Respite, aka my corner of the internet, where today we are playing a new game, Syberia, the world before. I know next to nothing about this. I'm pretty sure I got it I'm pretty sure it came in a Humble Bundle. I don't think it would have come in a Fanatical, because that means I would have chosen it, and I would have to know something, and I don't. But it's also a chance for me to properly test the new controller I bought for my PC. Because your boy did not have one before. I tested it, it works, but I have not played with it yet. Or not on stream, obviously. Yeah, show me who's talking. Change camera if available. Character swap. Previous tab. Yeah, game's got some good stuff already. Object, next item. Hint, previous item. Objective. I will hope the tutorial will teach me properly. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, because I cannot hear myself think. Which makes me think I need to yell. Oh, perfect. Glad it's not just me. How's that? We doing better? Bet. Alright, I don't know what this previously is, so previously...
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here. My name is Kate Walker. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Where can I reach him?
Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Syberia.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XC2000. My common name is Oscar.
You said you were a train engineer?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Hey, please!
Olivia, tell me what's going on. I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew.
Are you leaving us, Kate Walker?
And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
Take me to Syberia, Kate Walker.
I promise, Hans Vorarlberg.
What news have you got? Kate Walker's gone, far away, into another world.
It was really a beautiful voyage. Now it is time to say goodbye.
Oscar!
I'm afraid she's too far gone. We're losing her.
Is she
She ain't
fucking
gonna come
dying?
back.
Three months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Syberia. Born in New York in the United States. Walker. Kate Walker. She is very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause.
How did I end up here?
We Yukos migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
Miss Walker, the Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
I'm not going back to New York with you.
It's a long journey, a very special journey. Kate Walker, no!
Almost a year has passed since. Kate is held prisoner in a mine by the militia. Caught up by her past, she is preparing for a new adventure. Well, did I know there were 3 other games before this when I bought it? No. Am I going to wait and try to play those other games first? Also no. Let's go! Bonn Musician District, Spring 1937. Spring 1937. A young woman runs through the streets of Vagen, the capital of a small Central European country. Her name is Dana Rose, and she must arrive on time for a very important event. Syberia 4, the Kate Walker dead. In loving memory of Benoit Sokal. Does, doesn't it? Microids does sound painful. Oh, legs are overrated. Who needs them? You really need them that bad, you just borrow somebody else's. Syberia, the world before. Falls capital, spring 1937.
I need to hurry. Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Big day today. Hey, Dana?
Afraid so, Herr Baumgartner.
Reach the main square. No hints. Probably because why would there be? Well, that feels like the direction I'm supposed to go, so what's this way? Have to remember where... Vagen, the beating heart of Europe. It's been so long since I've used an Xbox controller, I have to remember where the buttons are. I know where A and B are, it's X and Y that are throwing me off.
Looks like everyone left in a hurry. Oh my goodness, they must all be waiting for me on the square.
Yes, every single person who was eating is waiting for you elsewhere. This, for those of you curious, is called running, secondary objectives. Throughout the adventure, you will sometimes be given secondary objectives. There is no obligation for you to accomplish these objectives, but if you do, they will lead you to interesting additional content and background information. Beware that active secondary objectives will be cancelled if you progress throughout the story before accomplishing them, so stay alert and do not hesitate to get off beaten tracks. It's either very popular or very self-absorbed. I would say possibly also not the brightest light on the porch. Investigate the ghetto. Examine objects. Observing objects from every angle will give you useful information about their origin or use. Use the right stick to rotate the object and move the cursor with the left stick to select the areas of interest.
The Hymn of Vagen, my favorite concerto. My convocation notice from the Music Academy. I have to give it to Frau Beckmann once I arrive at the square.
Oh.
Not bad at all. I wonder if Papa would sell it in his shop, though.
Using German words and titles, and it's 1937. This will only end well, I'm sure. Well, I don't think we leave 1937, thankfully.
Goodness. A rock?
Or at least not with
Oh no,
Donna
vandals.
Are you all right?
None for the worse for wear. What worries me is it's getting worse every day.
That's what my father says.
Never mind, eh? Always look on the bright side. At least, it's prompted me to make some repairs that I've been putting off.
Do you know who did this?
I've got a good idea, yes. Good-for-nothing hoodlums.
I see who you mean. They only feel big and strong when they're together, though.
Right. But people like that can be dangerous when they're driven by an ideal. Especially when it's based on hate and the rejection of other cultures.
There it is.
And they hold no love for Vagarans, that's for sure.
My parents and I are Vagarans.
Well, in that case, I wish you well. Troubled times are these, young lady. For people like us. Enough talk of nastiness. I see you're carrying a music case. Would you be the lucky young lady who's to enchant our ears this year?
I am. And I should go. It's nearly time.
Well, let me congratulate you first. Music is one of the few pleasures left to us nowadays. So, thank you, Fraulein. Thank you for spreading it around. Would you like to do me the honor of writing something in the cement before you go? I'll add the date like they do in Hollywood. It's all the rage these days, you know.
Well,
Unless you're worried, it would make you late.
A Vagen swan.
All right. I will.
Here you go.
Eva Trace, draw something for the bookseller in the wet cement.
The great white swan of Vagen.
The immortal symbol of our beautiful town.
A very fine inscription indeed, and one that will no doubt be here for many years to come, whatever may become of us now.
Thank you, mein Herr. I really should go now if I don't want to be late at the Music Academy.
I'll be listening from here.
Thank you. Goodbye.
But first... Hello, random lady at the bench.
The ghetto.
This one is more
Mama
recent.
And Papa
The other
often
games
talk
were
about it
old.
when they think I'm not listening. They say that more and more Vagarans are being forced to live here. Anyway, I'd better not hang around or I'll end up being late at the square.
Parallel investigation. Achieve your first secondary goal. But yeah, I definitely think the implication had to be an important event for me to begin this diary. So the big day is here. I've been chosen among all the students at the Music Academy to play the swan song, the Hymn of Vagen, on the main square. Didn't sleep at all last night, feeling terrified. Can't even bring myself to play that beautiful melody again before leaving. What does it matter anyway? My fate will be played out later today at 12:15 precise. There's always a big crowd on the square for the occasion. Ah, that's why she was like, they're all gonna be there. They've all already gone. Got butterflies. Couldn't eat a thing for breakfast, even though Mother made her delicious chocolate and apricot sakura torte cake that I usually adore. My parents won't be coming to see me. They can't leave the shop on a day like today. It's the best day of spring for retailers. And anyway, perhaps it is better this way. I could not bear being disgraced in front of them should I fail to make the grade. 10 a.m. Mr. and Mrs. Zimmer have arrived. They come more and more often these days. It's always for business, though. Father keeps saying to whoever will listen that there's no such thing as too much business in times like these. While the men get down to dealing in the study, Mr. Zimmer is an art dealer. Mrs. Zimmer helps Mother in the shop. Frau Beckman is expecting me. She's the rectress of the academy. Better stop writing. Don't forget the notification. Kiss parents, jump in the first tram. Now off you go, Donna.
Is it that late already? Frau Beckman will kill me if I don't get to the square on time.
What do you want? Scram!
Goddamn fascists.
The National Socialist Party of Ostertal. I think that's what Papa calls the Brown Shadow. Nothing but yobs in uniform, according to him. I'd better not hang around here.
Are those Nazi equivalents? Is this a game where I get to punch Nazis? Can it be a game where I get to punch Nazis? I've debated playing Wolfenstein for that reason, but I'm not good enough at FPSs to really go for it.
That must be her. Good grief.
But it could be.
Guten Tag, Frau Beckman.
Ah, Fraulein Rose, there you are. A few minutes more, and you would have been late.
Please excuse me, Frau Beckman, but I was delayed on the way.
May I have your convocation notice?
Yes, ma'am. Give. Why would I leave?
Thank you, Fraulein Rose. Now, remember, performing at the annual spring concert is a great honor and rewards the best Music Academy student of the year. So it is imperative that you show yourself worthy.
I will do my best, Frau Beckman.
The piano is ready. Make this day yours, Dana Rose.
Look around. You can change the orientation of the camera with the right stick. To interact with on-screen elements, you can move the cursor with the left.
It'll be all right. It'll be all right, Dana. You'll not make any mistakes, and they will come out of the tower.
Oh.
Come on, play something then.
Oh, good grief. I'd better get started quickly.
This is so cool. Oh, I should probably put the music.
I have to activate the piano first.
Never mind.
There's a mechanism on the side of it.
Fuck me, I guess. Swan Song reminds me of Schubert's Swanson Song. Don't remember most of the songs. They're doppelganger. Interesting. This icon is displayed when you can manipulate the selected object. To make the manipulation work, select the marker and then maintain right trigger while moving the left stick in the appropriate direction.
Everything's ready. All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
Does it respond to the music, or is there something... Is there something powering it in the piano underground? Underground. Gods, I love steampunk. Flash mob with automata? Yeah, kind of. Except you know where they're all gonna be, because they're pretty fixed. Yep. I now agree with rushing away from food. Iron Taiga area. And now we're with Kate. Salt Mine, Winter 2004. can consult your diary to get a reminder of previous events. This diary also gives you access to your objectives and to the documents or items in your inventory. Talk to Katusha. Use introspection to reveal the situation. Seeking Kate Walker, Nick Canton's report. Mrs. Olivia Foster, 1 Lexington Avenue, NYC. Dear Mrs. Foster, we have not had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Nick Canton, a private detective. A few years back, I was asked by the law firm Marson and Lormont to find Miss Kate Walker and bring her back to the United States. As you will know, she is wanted by the police for alleged misappropriation of funds. The pursuit of your friend has been hectic, to say the least. Indeed, I fear it has affected my mental health. I ended up being the victim of a serious accident, and now find myself in the Valsimbar clinic where I am convalescing. This is where the parcel you sent to Kate Walker landed up. Your address was written on the back of the envelope. I'm given to believe that Miss Walker was among your closest friends, which is why I am writing to you. I should explain that I am no longer mandated by anyone to find the young lady. However, I must admit I am still keen to carry on with my mission, my sole objective being to warn Miss Walker about all the trouble she keeps getting herself into, and, if possible, to persuade her to come home. Nevertheless, I must admit that as I write this letter, I have no idea of her whereabouts, especially since my long convalescence has meant that I have lost track of recent events. I'd like to pick up my investigation as soon as possible to find your friend and hand her your letter. Yours sincerely, Nick Canton. I would like to tell her of all the trouble she keeps getting into, like she doesn't fucking know. December 23rd, 2004. Dear Mrs. Foster, I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to inform you that I have managed to locate the yokel nomads. They were escorting Miss Walker the last time I met her. They told me that, despite the sacrifice of Oscar, the automaton, to protect her, she was taken prisoner by a dangerous local fascist militia. After almost a year of laborious investigation, this trail has allowed me to localize Miss Walker with near certitude. She's detained in a salt mine. This mine is in reality a labor camp owned by a consortium of mobsters and neo-Nazis in search of vestiges of past grandeur of their nation. How do we have this? I've just arrived in the region. As I expected, the mine guards refused to hand Miss Walker over to me. They even pushed back my attempts to bribe them. A bit on the light side, though, I must admit, due to my deplorable finances. The guards nonetheless assured me that she was well. For some reason, they burst out laughing on mentioning her close relationship with her cellmate and the way in which the two young women protected each other. In return for the small amount of cash I could muster up, the guards promised me they would give the parcel to Miss Walker. Ah, that's why. In the meantime, until I find a way of getting her out of this hornet's nest, I have no other choice but to believe them. Use introspection to review the situation, which I just did, right? Oh. Introspection.
God, another day of hard labor. What are you gonna do now, Kate? Jeez, can't believe it's been almost a year since the militia sent me here. Gotta get out, move on, whatever that might be. But how, though? No news from outside, nothing. Does anyone even know I'm here? For Christ's sake, someone must be looking for me, mustn't they? Mustn't they?
Is that it? Is that our introspection? We're now going to look at Miss Walker from various angles as she ponders futility of life and if anybody actually cares to look for her. And also the guard outside. Okay, that's enough. Code of Conduct. Cell section 3, cell number 31. Occupants, Katyusha Spiridonova, Kate Walker. Section manager, Simona Kalinina. Code of Conduct. The color assigned to your team must be visible on you at all times, both outside and inside your cell. Any non-compliance will be punished. The salt extraction quota must be filled every day. Any non-compliance will be punished. The extraction of ivory and or other patriotic relics must be reported to a site staff member immediately. Any non-compliance will be, surprise, surprise, punished. You must respect and obey your section manager, but also the entire site staff. Guys, I feel like any non-compliance will be punished. Meals and rest privileges are privileges, not entitlements. Any abuse thereof will be considered as non-compliance, which, as we all know, will be punished. Sensing a theme? Me too. Each cell is granted a privilege of 5 liters of water a day. Any abuse thereof will be considered as non-compliance, which, say it with me kids, will be punished. Y'all are a real bucket of jokes over here, huh? Hang on, I need to check everything before
I better
start.
freshen up first and see how Katyusha is. I'll pick up my gear after. Better not hang around getting ready. Simona isn't the worst guard here, but best not get her back up.
I would argue meals are entitlements if you want them alive for the salt line.
Sleep okay?
Like a bear.
Yeah, I heard. Better get ready, Katyusha.
I feel like I've been run over by a tank.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get to you.
Maybe I'm a fool, Kate. Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn, instead of forming an anti-establishment punk group, I would not be here now. I'm glad I've got you, though.
Listen, Katyusha. We're going to get out of here, right?
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right?
Don't remind me. They say it's really tough. Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
Well, that's why they don't put the rescue party there. They don't want to lose them.
We should get going, Katyusha. I mean, what if the guard catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who, Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave. I just want to get all the rest I can.
Come on, Katyusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
5 minutes, no more. Da?
Da.
Get ready for work. That's a nail. In the depth of the Siberian mines, keep your proud patience. In the depth of the Siberian mines, your sorrowful labor and great ambitions of your thoughts will not be wasted. Hope, the faithful sister of misery, will wake up your courage and amusement. In the dark underground, the desired time will come. Love and friendship will come to you through the somber gates, as my free voice reaches you in your miserable holes. Heavy locks will fall down, prisons will crash, and freedom will greet you gladly at the door. And brothers will give you the sword. Alexander Pushkin. Katusha's guitar pick.
Katusha's punk group.
Katusha.
Would love to have seen them.
Beast. Katusha's guitar pick was added to your inventory. Open diary. Cool. I feel like you're gonna die, Katusha, so I'm just gonna, you know, take whatever's not nailed down to remember you by when I inevitably get out of here. Sorry. What happens if I don't? My controller's giving a low rumbling. This feels like a challenge given the code of conduct. It feels like you're testing me or something. I don't know how to, like, judge 5 gallons on this thing, but, if you bring me back one more time, we're gonna have issues, I'm sure.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you without it.
It's all I got left.
Oscar's heart. Fuck.
There's all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baranur and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for it. That is, if I ever get out of here.
We can bring Oscar back. I've never met this automaton, but I am very invested in the return of him.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katusha, okay?
Team Blue! Hey, you've got mail.
We get mail in this
It's
shithole?
for you, Amerikanska. Right, 5 minutes to open it before we move out to Amerikanska.
I mean, he did die heroically, apparently. Yeah, apparently.
That's the first time a guard brought us mail. I didn't even know that was possible.
Me neither. Plane ticket. Plane ticket to New York. Sir, I'm not going back to New York. We've been over this. Hello, little bird.
It belonged to my mother. I used to play with it when I was a kid.
Could she know I'm here?
This melody stuck with me throughout my childhood. I remember even my mother couldn't find out what it was called.
Hymn to Vagen. Better fucking believe I'm taking that with me. Stop putting it down!
Olivia Foster, New York. What could she have sent me given our dispute after my leaving with Hans? Strange.
What?
August 23rd, 2003. Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai Hospital.
Shit.
She had been doing poorly for several months, and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week. We pushed back the ceremony so you can be with us. If I'm not mistaken, returning to the United States means you run the risk of having to answer to the law. Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run.
I'm gonna go on a
Once,
limb.
just put aside
Oh
those
wait, this
senseless,
was
adventurous
written in
pretensions of yours.
2003.
They've already cost
We're a
you
year
your
off.
friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother.
We definitely missed the funeral.
Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship. Olivia, 212-359-1519.
Yeah, so about that. Vagen,
Well done, Donna, dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
So proud.
You're a robot, Anton.
I can't wait to see the Paris Conservatory, even though I'll miss you both terribly.
Why do I get the feeling this will go horribly
And
wrong?
it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Vagen.
Because
Times are hard at the moment
1937.
for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Oh, yes. The mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
Oh, you do
By
know
the
how
way,
to say
did
other
you write
words.
to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh, well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away.
Read the documents in the shop, answer Herr Gustav's letter. Concert went like a dream, what a relief. Feeling more confident now than ever to apply to go to the Paris Conservatory. Just one more year at the Vagen Music Academy, then my journey begins. My journey to become a concert pianist. My dream. I can help my parents pay for the tuition fees thanks to the summer job I've managed to land at the mountain refuge of Siller Spiegel. It was Adam Zimmer, father's friend, who put me in touch with Herr Gustav, the manager of the refuge, who sent me a letter of employment. So my journey begins. Do it right away, after I do everything else the game is telling me to do first. Everything else the game is telling me I can do first.
Mama would be mad if I left now.
Damn. Well then why give me the option? Painting! Thanks.
Herr Gustav, my future employer. Thanks to this summer job, I'll be able to help Papa pay for another year of schooling at the music academy.
Fraulein Rose, I am pleased to announce that I have selected your application for this summer's seasonal job at the refuge I am in charge of. Your contract will begin on Monday, 5th of July, and will end on the 31st of August. We expect this to be a busy period. Our refuge will be welcoming a group of scientists who have come to train in the mountain before they leave for an expedition to the east. Your daily duties will mainly consist of serving at mealtimes and contributing towards maintaining the refuge. Since I read on your curriculum vitae that you're a student at the Academy of Music, I will also ask you to perform on the piano some evenings. In addition, you will be fed, housed, and laundered throughout the duration of your work. I'm looking forward to your arrival and wish you an excellent end to the school year. Gustav Renner, manager of Silberspiegel Refuge.
I should think you'll be needing a pen to write that letter, my darling.
Oh, yep, 1 second.
The diploma Frau Beckmann gave me after my concert on the musical square. Thank goodness she didn't mention I almost arrived late.
Almost is not doing it. Launder, that trip through the washing machine must be fun. Hell yeah, it is. This is to certify that Donna Rose has successfully completed the 3rd cycle of piano education. Rectoress Karina Beckman, head teacher Edmund Kruger, year 1937.
I ought to put these away before I lose them. I'm pretty sure I know this piece by heart now, anyway. The Hymn of Vagen, my favorite concerto.
Yes, I must inspect the pencil.
Maybe I could use it to write my letter to Herr Gustav.
Appropriate to write a letter to your future boss. Interesting. We're giving me options. Letter from Herr Zimmer. 28th of May, 1937. My dear Anton, I've received the paintings. Given their quality, I can only congratulate you on getting them at such a good price. I can already tell that they will find a buyer amongst my American clientele, and we will get a return on our small investment very shortly. On a more personal note, I wanted to thank you and your lovely Lena for the message of support included with your package. The doctors seem optimistic about Miriam's recovery. They think she should be back on her feet this summer. With each passing day, I am even more amazed that such a strong woman did me the honor of becoming my wife. However, I will not hide from you that we are both terribly downcast. Despite Miriam's medical history, that charlatan of an obstetrician had left us with serious hopes that this unexpected pregnancy would turn out well. Although it was really hard for us to take such a final decision, we decided not to run the risk of being met with further disappointment in the future. This concerns Miriam's physical health and, it must be said, the mental health of us both. I imagine that all there is left for us to do is to learn to live with the idea that we will grow old alone, Miriam and I, without any children. In such circumstances, my dear friend, you will understand that every day God gives us, we wonder about the expediency of remaining here in Osterthal, while the sound of the Brown Shadow's boots can be heard more and more in our streets. Miriam and I would perhaps be safer on the other side of the Atlantic, where, as you know, I have the benefit of strong professional relationships and some well-placed friends in the New York art community. In any case, please know that your and Lena's support went straight to our hearts. This further proof of the unwavering loyalty that binds our two households has been the only ray of sunshine for us in this particularly somber time of our relationship. I thank you both again for this renewed expression of our honest friendship. Yours truly, Adam. You know, I did kind of wonder if this were what the actual relationship between...
It's stuck. Papa really ought to tidy up.
Between the Roses and the Zimmers were. Just move it. It's not hard.
Don't forget to be very polite towards Herr Gustav.
You have the power. You have the technology. It's called a hand. Donna, what the fuck? Ooh. They have some real nice paintings.
Dana Puppet, I'm busy right now.
Okay, fine.
Papa, could your pen be around here somewhere?
Could be, I suppose.
Vorarlberg automatons. These machines are incredible.
Vorarlberg Machine Manufacturing Automaton Factory, made in France. Are you the happy owner of a Vorarlberg automaton? Remember that they are guaranteed for life. For any request for a replacement, repair, or refund, please write to us at the address indicated on your warranty card. Who are we? Located in Valadine in the French Alps, Vorarlberg Manufacturing are at the cutting edge of when it comes to precision mechanics. Our state-of-the-art automatons are renowned throughout Europe and embody both the quality of our work and the respect we show our customers. We think all of our creations must have that extra little something that will make them unique, a genuine extra bit of soul. Vagen and us. Although we, Vorarlberg Manufacturing, pride ourselves on having a close relationship with all of our customers, we maintain an even stronger relationship with Vagen and its people. Why are we so close? During one of his travels, our visionary chief engineer, Hans Vorarlberg, discovered a Vagen that had been devastated by a notoriously terrible fire. Mr. Vorarlberg was moved by the situation, so we made our factories part of the effort to rebuild and mechanize the city, restoring its eternal beauty while propelling it into modernity, thanks to the latest automatons from our workshop.
These were all very interesting readings, but I should get back to writing the letter now, or Mama will get cross. Papa is so untidy.
Is that a gun? No, that's a shelf. That's a frame. God, I hope that's a frame.
Papa's pen. Perfect.
Perfect to make a good impression.
Papa is so untidy.
I mean, it's a drawer. How do your drawers look? I want to leave, but I'm not allowed to. Because Mom's gonna get very mad at me. No, we will use the ink pen. Formal.
Herr Renner, I would like to thank you
Piss
for...
off out of here, you filthy Bulgarian! Don't, Dana, it's too dangerous.
Oh my! What in the name of...
Examine the brick.
Why would anyone do that? Why take it out on us? Without reason.
Dana, darling, no, give it to me, please. Oh my goodness.
What does it say, Father?
It's nothing, Dana. Nothing but spite.
Will they ever leave us in peace?
Come on, Lena, my dear. Hey, come on. Look at me. Don't let it get you down. Huh? Or we'll both end up in Paris with Dana. Lena, please?
Okay, now don't lie to her. Okay, now I'm going to the bathroom. I was gonna say, you missed the racism.
Piss off out of here, you filthy Vagarans. Horrible!
Iron Taiga area. Salt mine. We're back.
Kate! Come on. We need to get to work now. That's it. I'll get started working now. You push the cart closer and come dig next to me, okay? I'm very sorry, love. But we'll have all night long to cry.
Quick word to let you know that I went back to the mine today to try to buy Miss Walker's freedom with the money you raised with your husband. Unfortunately, though, they refused again. It seems the militia prefer to punish Miss Walker for standing up for the Yokal nomads than to receive money. As if that isn't bad enough, another bribe enabled me to get confirmation of what you and I feared most. Miss Walker apparently broke down on learning about the death of her mother last year. The fact she missed the burial service really cut her up. Even her cellmate can do nothing to bring her out of a deep depression. I fear she will die of grief if we don't quickly find a way of getting her out of that unearthly place. Gonna go out on a limb and say the date's passed.
Oh, Mom.
Inherited from my mother, Sarah.
Kate, please.
All dented. A fitting metaphor for all of us in here.
Kate, come! I need a hand over here.
Right, sorry.
Stuck. Brakes are on. What a surprise.
So you can be with us.
Welcome back. Thanks for the hydrate.
You weren't there.
Oh, now we're just hearing random words, huh?
No one to hold her hand. You didn't say goodbye.
We are our own worst enemies.
You weren't there. Your mother, she died alone. Sad news.
She asked for you. She was scared.
Something is about to go very bad. Or we're about to find something very nice.
She died asking for you.
Oh fuck, cave in.
Kate, watch out! Sorry, I didn't see.
Oh fuck. I thought we lost her.
Come on, let's go and see.
Oh.
That could be our ticket out of here. Let's check it out. Oh my god.
Go back to Katusha, inquire about the train. Inquire with who?
This carriage is more luxurious than the other ones. Maybe a dignitary's? Oh, good grief.
Hey, buddy.
Jeez.
You don't mind if I look around, do you?
Jeez.
Seem to have some plant life growing near you. Do you know where nearby match is so I can commit some floricide?
Kate, what are you doing?
There's a dead body inside.
Leave it alone. You'll bring us bad luck. You get back here.
She already technically lost her mother today. Losing Katusha would truly suck. You know it's gonna happen. Oscar's hard on the lock.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither.
Still looks pretty strong.
Inquire about the train.
More bodies. What happened here?
Inquire with who? There's nobody alive. You're going to make me miss a side quest because you're a bitch.
Wow, that's deep. Can't even see the bottom.
Yeah. And it means the tunnel on the other side is cut off. Must be the way out. I can see the light at the end.
How do we get across that?
I'm sure there's a way. Follow me. I have an idea.
I've got a better one. Well, I can't say that because I don't know what your idea is. Oh shit, that is not what I thought was happening here.
That must be the way out. At the end of that tunnel there.
Oh no, I see your idea. I don't want anything to do with this idea. Okay, I kind of want everything to do with this idea.
If we build up enough speed, we should be able to use the height difference on the edge of the precipice as a takeoff ramp to get to the tunnel on the other side, and then get to the surface.
Sure, that is if you can get the thing started.
Don't worry about that. Back in the days with my band, I always used to repair our old van on tours.
Okay, but wait a second. First, I want to take a closer look at these bodies and maybe figure out what happened here. Full tank of gas. And it looks as if they were headed for the exit tunnel.
It's like they were ready to head out.
Looks like they were in a hurry, judging from their position.
Probably whatever killed him was around and, you know, got him. No, I did not.
They were shot.
In the back.
Looks like Second World War uniforms.
They belong to the Brown Shadow, the fascists who triggered the war before they herded up and massacred millions of innocent people. I wonder how a bunch of World War II fascist soldiers ended up here.
Right, and who killed them just as they were about to ride out of here.
One thing's for sure, though. We've got to give this motorbike a try.
What? What are you saying? You mean you want to jump over the ravine?
Exactly. But the keys aren't on the bodies, I checked. They must be somewhere inside the train. You go and find the keys while I take a look at this motor.
Will do. You'll be okay?
Don't worry, love. I'm sure this beauty and I, we're going to become best friends.
Okay, you figure that out. I would like to figure out how to inquire about the train, because that's that's my big takeaway from all this, but I am not going to.
Go find the ignition key, Kate.
Probably in the loft.
This cave is reinforced by those old structures. Must have been meant to shelter trains, and for a long time. If there's the slightest chance of escape, better seize it. It's too late to turn back now. If there's the slightest chance of escape, better seize it. It's too late to turn back now.
Yeah, except that pickaxe can probably break a lock if I work hard enough.
More bodies. Looks like they were shot dead while they were eating. Looks like it was caught in a rock slide decades ago. Crazy to think that no one's found it. Until today.
So, the train was supposed to be hidden in this cave. But it looks like it all went wrong after the rock slide, when these men were executed.
Okay. But who did the killing? Because this definitely seems like one of those relics. If you get stuck, you can listen to a hint by using the button. Wait for the gauge to be full and press up. Ah, so we're at that point, eh?
Sorry, whoever you were, but I need to do a quick search.
Which I wanted to do earlier. Oh. Officer's suicide note. Oh, so you did the murder. Thursday, April 5th, 1944. I will be nothing more than a sack of bones by the time you, whoever you are, read this letter. Every day I have learned to be ever faithful to the fatherland and carry out my duty in the name of our illustrious leader. I would not have wanted it any other way. As per my orders, we have managed to accomplish our mission of securing the train in the agreed place of refuge, hidden away from enemy hands. However, due to a landslide, we are cut off from the exit tunnel, so we are condemned to remain here forever with the train so that High Command can one day retrieve the secrets it holds. This is a blessing in disguise, as the Red Army from the Eastern Front approaches, and we would most likely have been captured anyway. This way, at least, our secret is safe. The troops have become alarmingly disheartened, and so, to save them from betrayal and dishonor in their moments of folly, I have been forced to shoot them. For I have reason to believe that, in their desperation, they were planning to try to escape on the motorbike and then run into the enemy to reveal the whereabouts of the train in return for their liberty. I have hidden the ignition key as a matter of form. It now remains for me to do as duty dictates in the name of our leader and our homeland, so that this treasure will remain hidden until High Command is in a posture to retrieve it. How compassionate of him! Yours, Major Christian Suther.
So this Brown Shadow officer shot his own men and then killed himself to make sure the train was never found by the Allies.
Yep.
Whatever it holds must be priceless. Strange, the hollow shape. There must have been something in it. Strange, the hollow shape. There must have been something in it. Major Sutel's last drink to give him courage? Let's search somewhere else. I don't think I can make any use of that.
What you hiding there? Sorry, dead man. Absolutely nothing. Well, it's okay. Had to move you anyway.
That must be the shooter.
Got any bullets? I got some neo-Nazis I'd like to, you know, leave a gift with before I depart.
Nothing interesting here.
I mean, the colored pencil's pretty nice.
I don't think I can make any use of that. Let's search somewhere else. I don't think I can make any use of that. I'm missing something here, but wait a second. The dead officer's hand. Could it be hiding something on the desk?
It's not, though. It is, though. I'm just dumb, though. Secret drawer! Brown Shadow emblem.
The distinctive symbol of the Brown Shadow fascists. Many countries have banned it, and that's just fine by me.
Here, here. Secret desk. Pretty fucking cool desk. Thank you.
One of the keys is still covered in blood. Must be the one for the motorbike.
But I'm also guessing it has the one for the train car. Now I'm glad I didn't take a pickaxe to it.
Got him!
It hasn't been started for too long.
I'm betting this is what they were
and
looking
I'll see if I can
for.
get it going. If I can just get it to kick-start, we might be home free.
The reason our captors have us in the mine to begin with.
Anything I can do? We haven't got much time.
No, I'm good. Why don't you look around? Maybe inside the train there's something that can help us once we get out of here.
Okay, I'm on it.
Like the gun!
The key to the carriage.
There, if the gun is rusted, it could blow up and kill her if she shot it. Okay, fine. You and your logic. I fucking thought there was something alive in here.
Your chariot's waiting. Hey, what are you... Holy crap. Wow. This is worth a fortune. I can't believe it. This is gonna come in nicely when we're on the road, babe.
How we getting this out of here? Explain that to me, Katushi.
A masterpiece. The Brown Shadow must have looted it during World War II.
These are the relics. These were in Dana's house. In her parents' shop.
It must be priceless. Now I understand why the Brown Shadow wanted to hide the train so badly. There's a veritable fortune in loot here.
I recognize the paintings. That's why we got to look at them. Which means things do not go well for Miss Dana. But I guess we kind of knew that, huh? Scroll. Dibs.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's incredible. You gotta see this.
Yeah, it's pretty well done. I like the color of the rock face there. Is that what fascinates you?
No, Kate. There! Look! It's right under your nose.
It dates from 1937, apparently, but I can't make out the signature. Cola? Koba or something like that? Anyway, what's so fascinating about it?
You mean you can't see? Take a closer look.
Girl, we are supposed to be escaping. Just spell it
Sorry,
out
you'll
for
have to
me.
be more specific, Katusha, because I still can't see.
Look again, there. The girl. She's your spitting image.
Well...
Dana, our ancestor?
You really think she looks
I
like
don't
me?
like the sound of that.
Come on, you gotta admit it's incredible, right?
Either way, I suggest you put it away. We'd better get going. I hate to think what became of the owners of all these stolen objects.
I have a guess, and you are not going to like it.
Come on, Kate. You gotta admit she looks like you. It must be a sign.
Hold it right there, girls.
There she is.
All right. You've caught us.
But take a look inside this carriage. The train is full of treasure. We could all escape with tons of it. Just look.
Don't move.
Come on, girl. Don't be a fucking Nazi.
Listen to me, Simona. You've always been good to us, so why can't we help each other now? We'll be stronger together.
Together? And forget all about your precious attitude? Like this morning with your package, huh? Thanks, but no, Americanska.
Oh, because I
I'd
didn't
rather
say
keep
thank
this
you.
pleasure for myself. I could leave this rotten prison. Nobody will know. I could even say you tried to escape, which wouldn't be a lie, would it?
Simona, don't.
Don't take it personally. I just need a change of life. I think you can understand where I'm coming from.
No!
Rock. It was always gonna happen. But it doesn't make it suck any less. Throw her in the river.
My sweet Katusha.
Oh.
This is why we
Kate,
took the pick.
poor Kate. Now you're on your own. With a train full of treasure.
It'll be all right, Katusha.
No. Not for me.
Hush, Katusha.
Listen. That girl in the picture would have been so cool to go looking for her together, wouldn't it?
Nothing's changed. I'm still taking you with.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go and find out before the guards come. Find that girl, all right? Kate? Love you. Remember me, Kate. I'll close my eyes now.
You know, Simona could come after us. I think it's only logical we throw her in the river. You know, just to be sure she ain't coming back.
Goodbye, sweet Katusha. She'll get to live. If only I could have given Katusha the same chance.
Okay, can I has gun though? She does
She'll
not
get to
need
live.
gun.
If only I could have given Katusha the same chance.
You even focus on gun. She's gonna shoot at us again. Just introduce her to the bottomless pit river. It'll go great, I promise. Freedom! Get out of the mud. Oh yeah, we need a running start. Get the gun!
Hold it down!
Oh, time to go. I don't think, even if we had thanked her that morning, we would have been able to save Katusha. Katusha. I can't talk. Hey, look, a bird. About 1 year later, Vagen Flower District.
Miss Walker? Miss Walker?
Oh, 2005.
Ah, there you are.
For some reason, I thought we went back in time again.
Please excuse me, Frau Wagner. I was trying to decipher this. Is everything okay?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
Throughout the adventure, your objectives will be logged in the diary. You can open it by pressing. Use the phone book on the lounge table. Dear Miss Foster, December 30th, 2004. It is with great pleasure that I am able to inform you that Miss Walker has escaped from the mine. Sadly, however, according to the guards, her cellmate did not survive the breakout. It makes one more death for the fugitive to mourn. She apparently headed west toward an unknown destination. Maybe she's headed for an airport? Who knows? Plane ticket that you sent with the letter might have had the desired effect. After all, there aren't any more castles in the sky for Kate Walker to go searching for, are there? No. Maybe. November 7th, 2005. Well, guess you found that answer. Dear Mrs. Foster, thanks for the information in your last letter. It should allow me to get back on track. Miss Walker was last seen in Vagen, then Vagen is where I'm headed. We don't have the pick anymore? That's sad.
Right. Guess I'd better start looking for
Use the phone
shops
book on
called
launch
Müller that are likely to sell art supplies.
Wanted to look around first, I'm dumb. Hatter. No.
Can't be this shop.
Gourmet restaurant. Bicycle shop. Yep, definitely the bike shop. Oh, wait, no. Pawnbrokers. Because he sold art. He sold paintings. Could also be that. could be the general store, but I'm not sold. It's not Clockworks, and it's not chocolates.
Huh. Maybe the painting case came from this shop.
It's either the general store, the antique dealer,
These
or...
three make up a good basis to work from.
Yep.
Let's see if I can rule out a couple using the map.
Find the 3 shops on the map. Alright, D3 is our pawnbroker. D3.
I guess this shop is as good as any.
Why would I be able to rule out any of them based on the map? D3, E5, C4. Aren't any shops by the name of Mueller here. But there are. E5, C4, D3. E5, C4, D3.
Okay. So these 3 shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now.
Choose the most relevant shop to go to. What?
The district seems like it's changed a lot since when the phone book came out. Looks like the pawnbroker I found is no longer in business.
Okay.
The antique shop from the phone book is located in this district. Looks like it's full of similar stores. An industrial estate. Difficult to imagine an art supply shop could have prospered here. The district seems like it's changed a lot since when the phone book came out. Looks like the pawnbroker I found is no longer in business.
Unfortunately, I feel like that means it's A, but...
The antique shop from the phone book is located in this district. Looks like it's full of similar stores.
Here's the thought, Kate. You could try all since you've been seeking this for a year. Yeah, it's not like a couple days is going to change anything. Like, if we're being... Well, we might be hunted. That might be a thing we
It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District.
Clean slate. Empty your email account.
There must be 3 years worth of emails I haven't read here.
Answer me,
Better
please.
do some cleaning up.
Ah, that's better.
Did we just delete everything?
Too many results to trawl through with a computer. Better off using the documents Frau Wagner brought me first.
Vagen is the capital, 4th largest German-speaking in the world. Its population, estimated today to be at 1.5 million inhabitants, was subject to a marked decrease during the Second World War. Vagen, like the rest of Osterthal, was annexed by the fascists of the Brown Shadow. These fascists generalized persecutions against the significant local Vagaran community, until the community was wiped out during the genocide set up throughout Europe during the following years. I don't care about that. Necrology. Oh.
I wish you could be here with me now, Katyusha. We would have
Fallen
found the
Idol
shop
goes
together.
missing. January 14th, 2001. Katerina Spiridonova, the one-time idol of Soviet's youth, is reported missing. The child prodigy, also known as Katyusha, joined the prestigious Soviet choral at an early age. Many were her fellow countryfolk who shed a tear on hearing her performance on state radio of the famous song that gave her her nickname, Katyusha. The homonym owes nothing to chance. Indeed, Katyusha's parents, devoted party officials, had planned out her life with the goal of making her the epitome of the model citizen. But upon reaching adolescence, Katyusha began to rebel. Moving from one more or less radical libertarian group to another, Katyusha ended up supporting every struggle against the established order. She militated for the rights of women, homosexuals, and every oppressed minority in general. A defiance took shape in the early 2000s when Katyusha co-founded a punk group. Their provocative lyrics and parody of cabaret and patriotic songs began finding an echo in circles with a liberal tendency in the West. It would seem that the young woman disappeared in mysterious circumstances a few nights ago after a concert when driving an old van belonging to the band on a country road. The wreck of the vehicle was found at the bottom of a river. However, one police source confirms that Katyusha's body has not been found, but that all the evidence suggests that her body has been carried away by the river, because why the fuck would we investigate this? This has been contested by the other members of Katyusha's band. The young women claim that their leader's disappearance was mandated by their political enemies to reduce their friend to silence. There is nothing, however, to support this conspiracy theory, because we got rid of it all, and also were paid to make it go away.
Oh my god, Mom was buried months ago.
Years at this point. Sarah Walker, following a long illness, sadly passed away at the age of 65 on August 23, 2003. Involved in the field of culture, especially in opera, and much loved by her neighbors and friends, she leaves behind her happy memories to all who knew her. Sarah was also the mother of the brilliant lawyer, Kate Walker, who has not been seen since she left for Europe over a year ago. The burial of Sarah has been postponed by 1 week to give extra time for the news to reach her daughter. It is hoped that Miss Walker will be able to come home to say a last farewell to her mother. Olivia Foster, a long-standing friend of the family, invites all those who would like to pay their last respects to Sarah Walker to attend the religious service at 2 p.m. on August 28th. Olivia and her husband Dan would like to thank everyone who joins them in their grief, as well as Frank Malkovich and the staff of Mount Sinai Hospital. Know thy enemy. Brown shadow is a term used to designate the wave of National Socialism that swept across Europe in the first half of the 20th century. It first came to light in the 1920s in Central Europe. It rose to power in the 1930s and subsequently won over the rest of Europe, so triggering the Second World War. In addition to civil and military victims of the ensuing conflict, the racist ideology of the Brown Shadow is responsible for genocides that led to the systematic and organized deaths of millions of people. These genocides were carried out in a systematic and relentless manner until the liberation of the victims by Allied forces. Damn.
Oh, hi, dear. So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
To tell you the truth, I haven't had time to look at them yet. But thank you so much for digging them out for me. I'm sure they'll be a great help.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your guest house, Frau Wagner?
Oh, I'd be delighted. What would you like to know?
Things seem to be quiet today.
Oh, there's never many guests at this time of year.
Actually, is she a guest too?
Oh, yes. She arrived earlier. An elderly English lady. A former military officer, if I understood correctly. They say she's come on some rather unpleasant business. A burial, from what I can gather. Yes, Miss Walker. And she hasn't let go of the telephone since she got here.
Interesting.
I'd love to know more about you, Frau Wagner.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. At least, nothing that would change the course of history.
But I'm sure you've had an eventful life, haven't you?
Well, I was born just after the war in Vagen, and I've never left. I opened this place and ran it with my husband until he died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You see, nothing to write home about. Then again, we were never ones for excitement, really. But we were happy, my husband and I.
The room's just perfect. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me, Miss Walker. It's my job to make sure my guests are comfortable. And it's not every day we get a young American lady on a motorbike in the middle of the night looking for a mysterious shop. It makes me feel like I'm in a detective novel.
I have a few questions about Vagen.
Good, because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Vagen, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Vagen, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernization and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave their district because of rising rent prices.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Vagen and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Vagen is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
My, quest here is closely linked to the region of Vagen. Could you tell me a little bit about its history?
I'd be glad to.
The woman I'm looking for must have been about 18 in 1937. Was this an important date in the history of Vagen?
Not that I know of, no. But I'm not much of a historian, and I wasn't even born then. All I know is that the Troubles came the following years, with the Second World War. So that year must have been a boom year for fascist ideology, when the Brown Shadow was still just another party vying for power by preaching hate.
I found out about the woman I'm looking for thanks to a painting that must have been pillaged by the Brown Shadow during World War II.
It doesn't surprise me. Vagen, and by extension all of Ostertal, was annexed and occupied by the fascists just before the war. They sacked, stole, and pillaged everything they could, just like they did in the rest of occupied Europe.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
I love her. Please don't get her shot.
Okay, so I have 3 relevant candidates. Now I need to choose the shop that is the most likely to have sold the painting case. I should use the map on the lounge table.
Great, that was the opposite of helpful.
There's no point drumming on the blasted door. I'm on the telephone.
Okay, sorry. I was hoping for a fucking hint about...
I get the impression I've seen that before someplace. hope it'll be just as calm when I get back. Wouldn't mind some alone time by the fire.
It won't be.
Hope it still works.
Vagen's Memory Lane flyer. As a tribute to the thousands of Vagen Vagaran. It's the lack of the H that's messing me up in Vagaran. Deported or killed by the Brown Shadow during World War II, this remembrance tour will take you to the major locations where wartime horrors took place. We hope you will leave time for some silence as you stroll along this moving walk through history. It will take you to the following locations: the Bridge of Mists, the district that suffered the most from the terrible anti-Vagaran raids in 1938, Remembrance Lane in the Musician District, where Vagarans from the ghetto were cold-bloodedly executed along with those who tried to protect them, and finally the Central Train Station, where thousands of innocent people were loaded onto the train of death. We will remember them.
Hans. According to this flyer, he came to Vagen during one of his trips.
He did. Musical Square, currently under renovation, the must-see destination of Vagen. No one can say they have visited the town if they have not at least seen one of the incredible mechanical concerts. Central Station, whether you arrive or leave from the station, one thing is for sure, its typical architecture is a landmark in its own right. The Antiques District, a destination not to be missed, this district is full of surprises on every corner, just waiting to be picked up by the knowing bargain hunter. The Bridge of Mists, an idyllic view over the Dombre. Unique architecture and numerous traditional shops featuring local crafts. This historical monument is not to be missed. See, I feel like...
I hope it'll be just as calm when I get back.
It's the neighborhood that changed
Wouldn't
a lot.
mind some alone time by the fire. That's not my room. Better not go in.
I understand why Wageners call their town the heart of Europe. It's literally in the center of it. Vagen is surrounded by the Alps. Switzerland is right on the other side. That's Germany over there. I wonder how far Barockstadt University is from here. I think that's Frau Wagner's room.
Musical Square painting. Hey, I've been there. There's the pick.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
Müller. Vagen. Yeah, it just... Okay.
That's for the painting. Now all I have to do is find out the address of the shop I need to take it to. I can use the phone book and that map that Frau Wagner left in the living room for that.
Painted in 1937. The signature is quite hard to decipher. It looks like it starts with a K. The problem is... It's a question of, did the case... Is the case as old as the painting? Which was taken during the war and was in the... It is. It has to be. So it wasn't an antique back then, necessarily.
Katusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
Take it with you.
I'll find her, Katusha. Just like I promised. And we'll find out who she is. Or was.
Iron Taiga, 1944 was when it got there. or when it got caught. Painting hidden in Major Uther's train. Uther's train. Looted by the Brown Shadow. Train got caught in a rock slide. Vagen, 1937. Painted near a mountain. So it would have been painted when she was at her work. If she would have made it. She got painted up there. I can't decipher the painting's signature. The young woman on it. Who is she? Iron Taiga, 2004. I found Major Stutzer's train with Katusha. The painting was made in 1937. Stored in a music case. Painting case mentions a Mueller shop in Vagen. Need to find this Mueller shop. No shit! It was stored in a music case. Which she had and was using to carry the... Which she had and was using to carry... Died in 1944. She was using to carry the song.
Nice. It seems like a lifetime since I enjoyed some good old-fashioned comfort. Room might not be as cozy as a you-call yurt, but it's sure more spacious.
So it might even be older. But then the question still stands.
How strange to be here in Vagen. After months of roaming from east to west on a motorbike, after taking odd jobs here and there to build up a little nest egg to finance this trip, and to be able to stay in this guest house for a time. Lucky Frau Wagner let me in despite my appearance when I arrived, with my meager means. The days when Marson and Lormont paid for my travel expenses seems far away now. It's like they were someone else's memories, fading away with passing time. Guess I've changed. Since the death of Mom and Katusha, pursuing my hypothetical double on the painting turned out to be too tempting. Comforting, even. In any case, I promised Katusha I would find her.
If it's a music case... Hang on. I have a thought. But it's all gonna depend on if it lets me see the phone book again. Headlines: Clandestine mine dismantling. Wartime spoils found in clandestine salt mine. The discovery of a clandestine salt mine in the Iron Taiga region has both shocked campaigners of human rights and rocked the art world. It is reported that police descended on the illegal underground enterprise following a tip-off from a former slave. But slave labor was not the only surprise the police had in store. In one of the caverns, they discovered a steam engine with several wagons full of prized wartime spoils. The missing masterpieces and other precious objects of art are said to have been stolen by the Brown Shadow during World War II. The find is estimated to be worth several $100 million. Police Chief Victor Polinsky said, "The operators and the jailers have been detained and the mine has been dismantled. The slaves have been identified and, after a short period of hospitalization, will be released to their next of kin." According to one hospital source, many slaves have been reporting that they had not been mining salt as was previously understood, but ivory and strange artifacts. Police have not yet commented on these reports, only stating that the investigation is ongoing. With regards to the stolen art, Polinsky added, "Once our team of art experts has listed and identified the stolen objects, the difficult task will be to return them to their rightful owners." However, Chief Polinsky and his team might not have to look very far for the owners of many of the items. The authorities have already received hundreds of calls from people around the world claiming to hold proof of stolen family heirlooms and artwork. Good. Let me see the book. This is not the book.
The district seems like it's changed a lot since when the phone book came out. Looks like the pawnbroker I found is no longer in business.
A pawnbroker would fucking have it, though. Not you. Fine, we'll go to the... If this is wrong, fuck you.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot. Better hang on to the address.
Yeah, it wouldn't be at the general store. Wouldn't be at E5.
I really ought to go and show the painting to the antique dealer now.
Fuck you.
Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there.
What'd Jewel do this time?
Was there anything else, Miss Walker?
Apparently the shop I'm looking for is located in Vagen's Antiques District. Could you tell me how to get there from the guest house?
Your best bet is to take the tram, miss. The town centre is almost entirely pedestrian, and your motorbike won't be of any use there. You'll find the nearest tram stop at the top of the stairs, to your right as you go out of the guest house.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
I want to look. I want to see.
The Dombre Guest House. According to what I've read, the Dombre is the longest river in Ostertal and runs through Vagen.
It's impressive. Small, but impressive.
Pity Vagen is practically all pedestrian. After all those months on the road, I've gotten kind of fond of that old bike.
It is a nice bike. Not my thing, but you know. Visit the district before you leave. Gate.
This district is just so beautiful. Must be the botanical gardens. Too bad it's closed.
Damn. Look at all those plants to Floricide. Jordy would love this game. Not allowed to commit plant murder. are just so many plants to murder. It would be so very easy. But you just said on the train? What'd I say on the train? Whatever could you mean? Alright, I think that's all that's down here.
I forgot to drink water.
Thank you for the hydrate. That's a fucking dumpster. Oh, but that's something to look at.
Going by what Frau Wagner told me when I first arrived, this used to be a working class district. Nowadays, I bet everyone wants to snap up these old houses, just like in Brooklyn.
Well, the guest house in that neighborhood sure are the best things to happen to me since... who knows. But I should go and take the tram now.
Fine.
Ah, there's the famous Vagen tramway. I'd better take a look at the map to see which line to take for the Antiques District.
Guest house, Blumenviertel. You will not give me another choice, which is probably for the best. First clue, leave the flower district. The only thing I can say that puts me in mind that we're headed to the right place is if the districts change so much, then even if that's where it came from, there's not gonna be
Have you
much
heard what the
information there,
Thorum
probably.
cooked up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something on the news before coming out. What's the latest then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
Not even a little bit. Vagen Antiques District. Explore the stalls before you talk to the antiques dealer. Will fucking do. August where I'm headed. I can hardly believe I've been searching high and low for almost a year now. From east to central Europe to pick up Miss Walker's trail. She seems to have kept away from the main highways and cities, but there have been a number of sightings from country people and misfits. They mostly speak of a mysterious foreigner of few words. Apparently, her only goal is to make her way westward, crisscrossing minor roads on her old motorbike. Only pausing for short breaks or to do odd jobs to pay for her next tank of gas. She apparently doesn't bond with anyone and never divulges her motivations. The witnesses unanimously confer that she spends moments of rest listening to her mother's music box you sent her and contemplating some strange painting. Vagen, November 27th, 2005. Dear Miss Foster, I have arrived in Vagen, Osterthal, where I have been able to quickly pick up Miss Walker's trail. She was staying for a while in a local guest house, but had already left by the time I arrived. It is not going to be easy to find out if she has left the town or moved to another address. The guest house owner, a certain Frau Wagner, seems to hold her in very high esteem and has categorically refused to help me. Yes, let's go, Wagner! It was all I could do to get Frau Wagner to tell me Miss Walker went to the antiques district on her first day in the city. I shall just have to follow Kate's footsteps in order to reconstitute her trials and tribulations in Vagen. Never mind, though. After all, it's been my routine for almost the last 3 years now. Okay, so he's writing this well after the current date. Forget what the current date is, and it's not going to tell me, so... Good. They're blocking the road, like good pedestrians, blocking the sidewalk. Always block the sidewalk, kids. Don't let people pass. You never know what unsavory business they might be up to if it's a video game. New surprising finds in a clandestine mine. Further surprising finds in clandestine salt mine. Investigations into the clandestine salt mine discovered the Iron Tiger region after a tip-off have taken a surprising turn. We previously reported the incredible discovery of a Brown Shadow treasure train in the salt mine along with a slave labor force housed in rudimentary underground cells. Police investigators have now unearthed a collection of invaluable artifacts along with a store of mammoth ivory deemed of major significance by anthropologists around the world. Experts hope that carbon dating will confirm they are from Neolithic times, in which case these finds will prove the existence of a mystical East European empire corresponding to Great Russia. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that the laborers used to dig out the invaluable artifacts were abducted by an Eastern European fascist militia. This militia thus provided the owners with a constant supply of slaves, and I got to hit one of these militia members with a rock. Let me do it again. During a press conference, Chief Inspector Victor Polinsky said, "These astonishing finds confirm accounts from forced workers that the criminal excavation venture was set up following the permafrost thaw. The permafrost, thought to have been in existence for 6,000 years, has been slowly melting due to the effects of global warming. To what end the owners were intent on excavating the invaluable artifacts and resources is not yet known." Well, only one thing to say.
Typical of the town, judging from what I've seen so far of the architecture here.
Ooh.
An antique shop, but not the one I'm looking for.
Seems stairs are my enemy in this game. Very well, stairs. Know that you have made a dangerous decision to thwart me.
Miller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it.
Thank you. This one, right? This one? Okay, probably not that one.
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for.
Wait.
Hello?
Hello?
Please refrain from touching the merchandise.
Well, what if I want it?
Hello? Please refrain from touching the merchandise.
Do you know anything besides those two phrases? I'm not gonna check. I'm gonna let you ponder your mind.
Müller und Söhne? It's just over there, on the next corner.
Thank you.
Feels like I've completely lost my appetite since the mines. And
Yeah,
yet,
that's what a shriveled
Vagen
stomach
is
will
famous
do.
the world over for its cakes. Can't be this way.
I mean, it could. It isn't, but it could.
Müller und Söhne. Müller and son. This must be the place.
Yeah, but there's other places to look first. So if you open the stores, I will punch you.
I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Vagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in. Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
This counts. We'll be back. I will do the goddamn secondary objectives. You can't stop me, game. I mean, you can, but only through my own stupidity.
That reminds me of the Souk of the Yukels. I really miss not traveling with them sometimes.
But you're not traveling with them now, so you mean you miss traveling with them? You are sad that you are not traveling with them? Your phrases don't make sense, Kate Walker.
Must be nice to live here, in the heart of the district and yet away from prying eyes, like in another world. Even Simon Steiner wouldn't have done any better. I
don't know
hope he
who
and his
that is.
granddaughter are okay.
Somebody we met in a different
What an
game.
authentic district. Brings up memories, too. But I should focus on the Muller shop now.
We run kind of weird. Anyway. One, 2, 3. Magic door. Okay, probably Clockwork, but still.
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you.
Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You already walked in.
It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is, whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fraulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fraulein.
It's all good.
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day. Back then, the shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Vagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you.
You know, just casually drop, I've got a heart hanging out with me.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Put Oscar's heart in the Vorarlberg sphere. I bet.
It moved. Maybe it can be opened.
Would be the indication. It's a puzzle box. Or cube. Doesn't quite want to move.
Something's obstructing it.
Which means it's not the next part. Kinda looks like an armadillo.
Hans's logo.
293670. I feel like that number's gonna matter. Oh, I see. This really is a puzzle box. Miniature element.
A Vorarlberg key.
Push button activated.
Something's obstructing it. Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Well, we're making Oscar a dragon. $293. The 2 was over here. Ah, because this has the odd numbers. Nine, 3, 6, 7, 0. 9. 3. 6. 7. 0.
A Vorarlberg lock.
And what do you use to open a lock? A heart! Nah, it's the key. What the fuck? Alright, wakey wakey, bud. You know we're probably gonna have to pay for this, right, Kate?
Fascinating.
It is a little armadillo!
Oscar, can you hear me?
Hello, Kate Walker.
Oscar, I'm so glad you're back among the living.
The technically living.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But
oh my god,
I
do
seem to
not
have an
kill this
internal
one.
management issue. This host body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and...
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
Oh dear, I can't control myself. Help, please, Kate Walker. Help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
I can't help it, Kate Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar! Wait! Come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help.
Hey, what the?
Kate Walker! Help!
Oscar, wait!
Crap. Talk to the guy he ran over, apologize.
This thing is crazy.
Yes, it is. We're working on it.
Oscar! Talk to me, Oscar! Oscar!
Oh, I hear you, you little devil. You adorable
Oscar,
little devil.
Answer me!
It's like C-3PO with scales.
Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
So you're saying he touched the merchandise. Glad you learned a third line, buddy.
Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
Hang on, Oscar. Just stay where you are, okay?
That shouldn't be a problem given the situation, Kate Walker. But please hurry. This host body's instincts are fighting me for control.
Could be this one. Or another. Oh, come on, there must be a way to see which key is the right one for the coffer. Could be this one. Or another. Oh, come on, there must be a way to see which key is the right one for the coffer. Well, do you have the key?
Oh, I have plenty on my stall. Please feel free to find the right one, and then get the hell out of here with that pet of yours.
Circle shape.
I guess it could open the coffer.
Diamond shaped.
Well, this one could work with the coffer. I guess.
This one.
That one could be as good as any.
Nah, it's this one. It's got the same designs as the coffer itself. He's BB-8 mixed with C-3PO, with a little bit of R2 sass. But not much of R2 sass. We haven't gotten there
This
yet.
is the one.
There you... Oscar! No! Don't!
Nope. Not again, you
Oscar?
little bugger.
Don't move. Oscar?
There you are.
There you are.
My apologies, Kate Walker, but it seems I am unable to take over this body's instincts.
Really should
It
see
won't
that coming.
budge.
Yeah.
Hang in there, Oscar. I'll find something to force it out. I mean, you out. Whatever. You know what I mean.
Buddy, are you really gonna fight me? You are a small, adorable animal. I think we can come to an agreement. It's so cute. It's definitely not what I'm here for, but it's cute. I think I'm supposed to look elsewhere to figure out how to force
Please
it out.
hurry, Kate Walker!
No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Yes, I can.
Kate Walker, what are you...
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need to fight it, Oscar.
Come here. No, bad armadillo. There you are.
Fight it, Oscar.
But I can't!
But you can! Listen, you've been storing up energy for how long? You've been basically dead for at least a year. 2 years.
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now.
You have been dead for 2 years. You should have some willpower stored up.
Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy. Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come on. Who wants a treat? If you come now,
I'll give you a treat. Come here now.
Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar! Oscar, please! Come back! I need you!
How'd you get in there? Oh. Did I need to fucking threaten it? Was there a way this could have ended well?
It should be kept on a leash.
I didn't get that far.
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
So, couldn't you catch it?
No, sorry. I lost your Vorarlberg sphere.
Oh, forget it. Nobody wanted it anyway. And it was taking up window space. Automatons don't fascinate people like they used to. I imagine you're the only one who will notice it's gone.
It's a terrible loss indeed. More than I could say. But thanks for all your help anyway.
You are very welcome. Good day to you, Fraulein.
Thank you, Herr Müller. I'm off to the mountain refuge you told me about. Good day. Come on, Kate. Herr Müller gave you all the pieces of information you needed. And Oscar must be long gone now. Better move on to the tram.
Damn.
What the hell was that thing?
Don't worry about it.
What the hell is my broom doing here?
Don't fucking worry about it.
The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Shush.
Are you all right, Fraulein?
No, I'm depressed. Thanks for asking. You shall eternally be my enemy, Stairs. To the refuge. Leave the Antiques District. Vagen Tram, Autumn 2005. Tram. I kind of do like that the game lets you take some time and observe everything around you. Some time to just chill and take in the scenery. this way, I guess. At least it's pretty. This is through. Spin, spin, spin. And we're being watched. By someone with a monkey hand. Vagen, November 28th, 2005. Dear Mrs. Foster, according to my latest information, Kate Walker has lost that automaton of hers she calls Oscar. By all accounts, it happened during her visit to the Mueller antique shop. Given that she's also now mourning her mother and her co-inmate, I'm beginning to wonder if Miss Walker brought some kind of curse upon herself when she fled with the late Monsieur Vorarlberg during nearly 3 years ago. Might seem a bit far-fetched, but there's a term I once heard at a conference by my favorite crime writer, and it keeps popping into my head whenever I think of Kate Walker. In a word, hubris. Fuck you, man I've never met. It describes the arrogance and excessive pride of a person that leads them to disregard the divinely fixed limits. By seeking to avoid a tragic destiny, the person ends up provoking it. I guess it's like a cruel twist of fate, like that which seems to be striking Kate Walker. She fled her old life, and yet, after all these misfortunes, her old life must seem more present and full of regrets than ever. But anyways, Miss Walker is still on her unlikely quest to find the woman in the picture she found in that mine. My guess is she's thrown herself into this new quest to escape from her grief. Herr Mueller from the antique shop told me he sent Miss Walker to the... he said it, and I can't do it. Silberspiegel refuge in the mountains near Vagen. I'll be heading out there as soon as I can. Miss Walker only has a few days head start. She may well still be there by the time I arrive. Given how the rest of your search has been
Not
going,
exactly welcoming.
Unlikely.
I'd better find a way to the refuge.
Well, I want to look at everything.
No one here. Hardly surprising. Thanks, but no thanks.
We're going to be doing that, probably.
How nice. It's not the time to take the tram back. There's still a lot to do here.
No, I can't go.
The refuge must have been a popular destination for vacationers.
Let's begin. Let's begin with introspection.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what? Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out.
Yes, there is. Reminds me a lot of the Life is Strange series where the characters sit down and reminisce while going through a cycled loop of camera shots. Fair enough. Always meant to play Life is Strange, but I've never gotten around to it.
Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there.
7.5 kilometers. Well, time to go. Admire the view before you set off again. Where?
Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot.
Coward.
Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from. That is stunning. If what I read about the region is true, Switzerland should be nearby, on the other side of those mountains. Oh, man. I guess that's the refuge, way over there. Oh well, better get going.
All right. Hopefully somebody remembers her. Hello,
Better
Rock.
be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking.
This is a path.
What the hell was that?
That was what we call a person. Better get the rocks ready. Inspect the Resistance Fighter Memorial before you set off again.
Now, what do we have here? It doesn't look old at all.
Literally still smoking.
In memory of all mountain resistance fighters.
Concerning.
Too bad I can't take a break. That would have been a nice place to sit for a minute.
What do you mean we can't take a break? Kate, how long we been walking?
Looks like all sorts of wild animals live in these mountains. Hiking tips? Thanks, but I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Plan your trip and inform others about the route you have chosen. Fuck that. Tell no one. Adapt the planned routes according to your ability and weather conditions. No. Pay attention to weather and avalanche warnings, even on short trips. Never heard of them. Be equipped so you can help yourself and others. Abso-fucking-lutely not. Come with what you have. Choose safe routes. Know how to recognize avalanche terrain and unsafe ice. No. Use a map and a compass. What are those? Never heard of them. don't be ashamed to turn back. As long as you're okay, knowing that you're fucking weak. I'm kidding. I would not survive a hike like this. Make sure you are able to get back to the nearest shelter at all times. The nearest shelter is who the fuck knows where. Greet other hikers. If you want to greet like the locals do, you would say Grüße in Swiss German, Guten Tag in German, Bonjour in French, or Buongiorno. Buongiorno in Italian, depending on the region you're hiking in. Thanks. I could also say, what's up? It's 2005. I think we're close to English being fairly universal.
Well, that was one heck of a walk.
We're alive.
Oh, come on. A ladder now?
Well, you wanted a ladder at the beginning of the hike? That's not how mountains get climbed.
Okay, let's just do this. Pretty sure there must be another way. Oof.
Yeah, you want to go back down and figure it out now that we're almost to the top? We can do that. I'm not going to do that. Vagen Mountains, Silberspiegel Refuge, autumn 2005.
Finally. Oh. That must provide energy to the refuge.
Damn. Clean, renewable energy. Definitely not in America.
I've seen that before. That must be it. Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere. Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Sky. Look for the sky!
Beautiful sky in either case, but that's not enough.
I wonder where the railing is.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
Okay, a lot of rocks over there, and in the painting, but I need some more specific comparison points.
Okay.
No, it doesn't match.
Oh, but a heart-shaped rock wall. Hang on.
That's not specific enough to draw any solid conclusions.
That's a pretty good.
That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence. Wow. Hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's
You know
just
who's
that
in the painting.
you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
And you know who she is.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see.
And why is that, Fräulein?
I made a promise to a friend who happened to save my life before losing her own.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh. Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days.
Vagen, Silberspiegel
It was
Refuge,
one
summer
summer
1937.
evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh,
painter.
handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less. Very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. "Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny," he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav. I'd be grateful if you could give me a few pointers.
Oh, there's not much to it, really. Keep up your smile and the twinkle in your eye. Add that to a bit of friendly banter, and you'll soon have them eating out of your hand, my girl.
But what should I talk about?
For a start, people love to speak about themselves, right? But make sure you have an escape line ready, in case they drag on, or if things become, inappropriate. Especially when they've had one or two too many. So stay on your guard and you'll be fine.
Smile, banter, guard up. Got it.
That's it. Because you don't want old Gustav having to wade in and pull you out of trouble. You hear me, Dana?
Don't worry, Herr Gustav. I'll be fine.
Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
Sounds good to me.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
One Spitze and Berne, tune the bell. That's the table of 4, no doubt.
What a strange mechanism. It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
I forgot to drink water.
Thanks for the hydrate, Angela. Hooray, end of school. The year seemed like a walk in the park compared to the spring concert, though. It was so nerve-wracking. So glad it's over. Glad for the break, although already I can't wait for the new year at the Music Academy to begin. Father says I'll have to pay my way now, though. That's why I shall soon be starting my summer job at Herr Gustav's refuge in the Silberspiegel Mountain. Pay isn't exactly great, but it'll still help toward my studies. And besides, I get full board and lodging, and bowlful galore fresh mountain air. Bowlfuls? Fresh mountain air. Mom doesn't stop lecturing me about how good it will be for my lungs. I suspect she exaggerates my illness, though, so she can keep me under her wing, like a mother goose. But I keep it under my hat. This is no time to be upsetting my parents. They have enough on their plate at the moment. First of all, there's the money, or rather the lack of it. My parents' shop isn't doing as well as it used to, that's for sure. And I can see that my poor old dad, who couldn't put aside as much money as his friend and one-time partner, Herr Zimmer, feels humiliated that I have to work to pay for my studies. And then there's the persecution by the Brown Shadow against my parents and our neighbors. It seems to be getting worse these past weeks. I even overheard my parents whispering about a possible accession to power of this dreadful party. Accession? Weird. To power of this dreadful party. It's all the more worrying as their influence is not only growing in Osterthal, but also all over Europe and even the world over. I've never really been interested in politics, but one thing I do know is that this can't be good news for anyone. No time to write now, so much to do at the refuge. Tiring, but very interesting. So relieved Herr Gustav is so kind to me. Can't say the same for his daughter Lenny, though. But maybe we just need time to get to know each other. Soon see. Anyway, better run. New customers arriving for the summer. Quite a little group, too. Scientists training for an expedition, if I understand rightly. And they're coming with their guide and even a famous filmmaker. No rest for the weary. Yes, but I don't need that right now. Inspect the painting on the table. Provide service, prepare and serve the scientist's orders, take orders on the terrace, adjust the stove.
I should go on the other side of the counter. Those drinks won't get served by themselves.
The fuck you... I am supposed to be on that side? Okay, fine. Ah. Because I need to actually make the drinks. With an E, with an E. and Tunabel.
Here's the Nebel. So this is the Spitze. Birne, huh? The keg's empty. I need to change it. Here's the Nebel.
Two Spitzes and one burner. Birne.
That should be it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be able to survive so high up, let alone thrive.
And if they were thriving, we wouldn't be looking for them, would we? I say they've taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
The scientists.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass, your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home.
And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
Likely not.
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
Nice.
I see you haven't come just for the view then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Someone's got a crush.
Right. I'm curious to know what this Origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when we discover what we're looking for,
you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will tell your grandchildren that you served the Origin team, the team that discovered none other than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will help us to explain how we evolved from Australopithecus to modern man, and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on anthropology and he's like a bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern man.
Come, gentlemen, here's to the Brown Shadow for generously sponsoring this expedition, which is sure to redefine our understanding of mankind.
I see we're fraternizing with the personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hurst.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hurst.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
Noted.
I suppose it is the way of the world, Herr Berger. Thank you, gentlemen, for telling me about your expedition. But I must get back to work.
Right, my lovely. Pop out, take the orders on the terrace, and then we can take a breather.
I mean, I doubt I need the tray to do that, right?
Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
Dana, I've got a little favor to ask of you. Young Leon, the alpinist, is trying to fob me off with one of his paintings. Does them in his spare time. I grant you that they might not be masterpieces, but they're well painted. At least I can see what they are. And I would be dead chuffed to hang one up on my wall. Besides, Leon's a decent lad and brings in the customers. So I thought, as your father sells them, and I know sod all, I'd ask you to choose. Thanks for helping.
I should take a closer look at those paintings before choosing one.
Waterfall is very beautiful. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say whichever one we choose is going to end up in 2000's time. The clouds look nice, and I like the little archway it seems to make. But personally, as a painting, I think I like the waterfall more.
I think I'll pick
Pictorial
this
Dilemma.
one.
Choose a painting for Herr Gustav.
There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
Alright, who's misbehaving?
I need to add more wood in the fire. Looks like there's something wrong with the airflow.
Airflow and more wood. So fix the air and it's hungry. Vogel. No. 3 is fine. 3 is fine. 2 is the problem child.
This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it.
So it's missing something?
Herr Gustav didn't have time to fix it. Wow, I've never seen a stove like this. It must be one of Herr Gustav's inventions that everyone talks about down in Vagen.
Not Gustav's. Looks like Hans's. It's the same symbol.
Looks all good to me. No. That one is loose. That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove.
Perfect.
Looks all good to me. Better try another one. The airflow seems right
Perfect.
now, but I think the fire is too weak.
Ah, there you are. If...
It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
Yeah, but it looks like that's gonna take collecting more wood. So, outside, for now.
Come on, Leon. Show me your energy, your youth. Oh dear, you look more like my old Aunt Helga.
Thank you. Wood.
Perfectly dry.
Perfect to feed a fire.
Lenny, sweetheart?
Crikey, you nearly made me jump out of my skin.
What have you got there?
Oh, it's a camera lens, that's all.
A camera lens?
Yeah? Borrowed it from Frau Junta?
Who is this Frau Junta anyway?
Ginger Junta, over there.
She married?
Oh no, too old to marry now. She's way past 20, you know. That's why she likes filming Leon, because he's young and handsome.
Lenny?
And she never lets me have a go of her gear anyway. I only wanted to help her film something. I bet she's jealous.
Definitely.
Lenny, What's so special about Frau Junta's equipment that makes you want to steal it?
Borrow it.
All right, borrow it.
Can't you see? Who would be interested in Ginger Junta if she didn't have a camera, huh? She's too old for Leon. She uses it so she can be the centre of attention, you know.
Is that what you want?
No, not exactly. Besides, there's nothing to do here.
I do understand, Lenny, but...
No, you don't. Feels like a prison here sometimes, all on my own. When I grow up, I'll live at the top of a building in the big city, and I'll have a swimming pool on my roof.
Believe me, I do understand, Lenny. Because of my coughing fits, I've sometimes had to stay in my room for weeks on end. Imagine that, nothing to see but the same four walls.
Oh, right. Must have been pretty tough, I guess.
That's why I took up the piano. Do you like doing anything special, Lenny?
I suppose I like making stuff with Papa. He's got ever such clever hands, you know. But he's always so busy in the summer.
Let's be friends then, shall we?
You won't tell on me then?
Not now that we're friends.
You promise?
I promise.
A bit more to the side, darling, please.
And now, we determine if I'm a liar. Oh, I'm gonna be playing that. Observe
So
it.
glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way, at least, I won't get rusty.
There we go.
I'm done here.
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he won't mind if I take a quick look.
Madonna laces.
Madonna laces.
Silberspiegel.
The Silberspiegel. The heart-shaped rock face that gave its name to the refuge. According to Herr Gustav, only the most seasoned alpinists can climb it.
Devil's Peak.
The highest peak in the region. Little Lenny said that it's the keeper of the border with Switzerland, and that it's supposed to feed on the souls of those who have been swept away by the mountain.
Brutal. Devil's Pass.
This path leads to Switzerland. One needs to be guided by an alpinist to go through it, though.
Sounds lovely. It kinda does. Welcome to the Hell Gates. We spoke
The
too
Devil
soon.
Pass starts here. The end of the road for an inexperienced hiker like me, I guess.
That's it. Hold it.
Old camera.
Better not interrupt them. that Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him. I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding.
Cool. What up, bitch?
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. You handled your first foray pretty well, Dana, my girl, stepping away as you did from anything to do with the Brown Shadow. Keep it up, and we'll all be all right. Hey, Dana?
But what if he...
Just do as you did, and we'll be all right. Good. That's right. Glad you listened to my advice. Just keep doing as I say, and you'll win 'em over every time. So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing, and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Please and thank you.
Well, Herr Gustav did a pretty good job repairing that key I broke yesterday.
Whoops.
Leon, what are you doing? I want to catch the light.
Oh, gosh, I hope I haven't...
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Bravo. Bravo.
Clap? How can you clap? Oh, so you like noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel rousing!
Oh.
It's this kind of rebel rousing that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Hoss.
Out of my way, boy.
Well, you got out of your way. Congratulations. You lost a fight to a piano.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fraulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Shouldn't you be in bed?
A blasted fight. That's all I need.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Damn, y'all are rude as fuck.
He had it coming.
Oh, Lenny. Why don't you leave the piano to those who actually know how to play it, huh?
Why don't you leave the talking to those who know how not to be a bitch?
What's the point? I could never compete with Dana.
Lenny, don't. Give them some space, would you?
My guess would be upstairs, then.
So, that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice. I can't hear them from here. I need to find a calmer
That's what I
spot.
thought.
Upstairs, maybe.
Let all that you do be done in love. Alright. Press clipping. Leon Cobatus. Vagen, 15th February 1936. Local man Leon Cobatus took a shock slalom men's gold at the Garmisch-Partenkirchen Winter Olympics on Saturday as the two favorites both spectacularly bombed out. Ivar Ballingrud of Norway won silver, 0.34 seconds behind, and Rudi Kranz of Germany the bronze after his compatriot, Franz Funer, and then Bertil Persson of Norway both imploded. Cobatus, 21, becomes the only Vagen skier to win an Olympic medal, breaking the national record set by Hans Gartmann in 1932 in Lake Placid. Means everything. I've been training my whole life for a moment like this, said the unheralded mountain guide from Vagen. I took a medal in Lake Placid, 1932, a bronze, but I always dreamt about the gold medal, and now it's a dream come true, and I'm totally blown away. Cobatus follows in the footsteps of Max Schaefer as only the second national to win a men's Olympic slalom gold. Thanks. I don't think I pronounced it remotely correct.
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them.
Okay, place your bets. How covered is the wall, actually?
Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
It's gonna look exactly like this, isn't it?
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. All Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagerans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein. But what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after
Not
a
for
few weeks'
long, I'm
notice,
afraid.
I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Shoulder Street, 2005.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
That's not
No
what I
idea.
asked.
Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
That's all there was to it. X'd it out. Yeah. Find out about the region and its history before you open Junta's coffer. Find Junta's coffer and beyond. But before any of that, we are going to call it a night. It's late. And we will get to see it again in its present state when we return. So, let me get everything set up and then we will go raid out. Thank you for posting the list, Angela. Let's go ahead with the chill. Go see who's live. Let's head to Ordinary. We are going to raid I'm Not Ordinary to You. They're playing some Marvel Rivals. Cool person. So y'all know the drill. Copy paste to the raid message that's about to appear. Go show him some love. There we go. Anyways, if you're looking for more entertainment while I'm out in the void, go check out YouTube. And if you want to know when I go live or when I post, Discord's your friend. Tomorrow we'll be doing another game demo before we hop into probably some rivals with Lesta and the gang, but we'll see. But as always, y'all, thank you for coming out and supporting me for a bit. Hope you had fun tonight. Hope you got something out of it, even if it's just a distraction from reality for a time. And I hope you find your way back to this corner of the void. I'll be waiting. Night, y'all.